How's it going, everybody? I am welcome back to the channel. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to it. Throw that out there right away. I am heading out to pick up a 440 engine and trans that a buddy of mine, Chris, had picked up in a 74 Charger rally. Wasn't the original engine in it, but it was in it. He's going to turn it into, it's beyond repair, unfortunately, but he is going to resurrect it in stock car form, which he's done with multiple other cars. So hopefully we'll get to take a peek at those. Hang around. So much stuff going on. Well, we're over here at Chris's picking up the 440. There's Chris. And this is what the 440 came out of. Well, not the original engine, but it is a 400 car, 74. And originally he was going to make a stock car out of it. But after he got it on the lift, it's far more solid than he thought. I'm getting a heck of a reflection over here.
Yeah, I was hoping this one was going to be riding like Jason's Duster, and then I could justify doing it.
Yeah. No, I'm. When we were going through it, the idea that it's a 400 car or a big block car is just cool.
I'm going to put a small block in it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not going to be. It's not going to end up at the crusher. You going to put the Magnum in it?
I don't know. I've got quite a few 360s around.
I know you do.
And a couple of 340s.
You got a couple now?
Well, Randy's is sitting over there. And I got one block under the bench. I got a complete one in the other room.
Not going to lie, I'm a little jealous now.
I used to have more 340s, but I sold them to this guy named Jay.
Yeah, and a 360.
Yeah.
He's a Charger fan. Rocker's seen better days, but Quarter's seen better days.
The interior's trash.
Is there interior in it?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. It's crazy to me how solid it is underneath.
But yet the rockers are gone.
Yeah. My dad's weren't as clean as this. You know, like the 71 and shit.
They were. My 72 is as clean as this one. I always thought it was super clean. But the rockers on that one look better, and the quarters look better. But it's the floors have been patched on that one already.
Right. Got another 340 over there. So ever since I met Chris, his name has been Mopar Chris. I never knew his last name for a while, so he just went by Mopar Chris.
I wound up getting with basically no money in it because the guy needed it gone. It has a clean title.
Do you have glass?
No windshield. Glass companies make those every day. Pretty sure it's even the same windshield as the Cordoba. So. Back end keeps on going forever, it seems. The springs don't hold very much up. Let's see how far she goes and roll it forward a little. Get footage inside. I don't know how bad the rear floors are because I haven't uncovered them yet.
Right.
But the driver's floor, there's a little bit of rust through by the dimmer switch, and there's a little bit of rust through along the very edge of the rock. Or, by the rock.
What do you got there? What small block you got there?
That's junk. That's just a 73. I saved it for the kids to take apart. It hasn't happened.
Oh, okay.
I saved it for him just to take it apart and see what's kind of see what's in it.
Sure.
Take that drag shaft out.
Yep.
Right in here is the worst that I've seen on the floor. You can't even get a finger through, but you can get a...
Unreal. Well, I have to say I'm glad. Because it was hurting my heart a little bit to say you were going to turn it into a race car. But it's a good thing that you would have at least done that and not just chucked it to the crusher.
Well, right. It really was... He was moving and it was going to have to go in the very near future, and if it went to the crusher, that was what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. There's another taillight? There's another taillight in the back, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's
there's
crushed.
lens, but-
Yeah.
I've got a couple of bumpers with lenses in them.
Mhm.
Both of the bumpers I have are in better shape than this. They're not 73 or 4 taillights, they're 71 or 72 taillights, but
I like those better anyway.
I actually was thinking about just welding a piece of steel plate in there and putting some 4-inch truck lights in it. I'm not going for originality here. I'm just wanting a fun car I can, cruise around in.
Mm-hmm.
Something I can thrash on and beat on and not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
That's really what it deserves at this point in its life.
I always dug the rally stripes on these.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I'm just going to leave the body as it is for the most part.
Very cool. Like a lot of projects go, they just kind of stop. Were you?
That's why I don't believe in getting overly carried away with the project.
No, I know. But
But a project that just sits doesn't do anybody any good. But yeah, the seats look trashed, but probably worth something to somebody.
mm-hmm.
Oh, there are grills in it.
Huh?
There's grills in the back seat. Well, no. There's a grill in the back seat. Yeah, it's different than both of the ones I've got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that bottom one's 71
Bottom one is 71.
and the top one's or the middle one's 72.
Yeah. And then there's that A-body one up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
This door opens and closes beautifully. As normal, the pins are shot in the hinges on that side.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy the door hinges. It's not that big a deal. This is a bummer, but
Yeah.
I think if I take this off and lay it on something steel, I can
Hammered out.
hammer it out and get it at least somewhat straight. Or put it in a press and press it straight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big old dinger here too.
That's a character.
But
Character dinger.
yeah. Especially with all the patina that's in that ding. That's this car's definitely got the patina on it.
It does. I dig it. I dig it. Is that the 72 right there? Burner?
Yeah. That picture's 15 years old. And the car still looks the same.
When was that? Oh, I suppose it would have been that long, huh? Yeah, because you had the Duster. Or did you have the Duster and the Charger at the same time?
I had them both for a while.
Did you?
then I sold the Charger for a while, then I sold the Duster, and then I bought back the Charger.
And then the Charger was in my driveway for a while.
Yeah, I could have had a Duster then.
I know, I kept on waffling.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. I was waffling bad on that one. Looking back, I'm glad I didn't do it. Not because of the car, but because how much I love the Duster. Ironically, the Duster's not in my possession anymore, so.
But it's getting fixed up, right?
Yeah, he's going through the whole thing.
Good.
The whole thing. Gonna have a nasty stroker motor in it. And it's gonna be pretty cool. Pretty cool. No, it's in good hands right now.
Well, that's from a guy that was his idol when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was a racer. And the guy had given him his steering wheel when he retired.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd had it in this, I was in that black and white Satellite I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, well, you know, if I ever get a chance, I'll get it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't get, you know, I don't see him, so I'll put it in here.
Yeah.
Because that little one's too little. It's cool. That'll get hung up on the wall for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to get just screwed right to the wall.
What's that bucket from up there? You don't have A-body buckets, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
A pair?
The other one's in my Charger.
Do you?
Those are 74, I think. Yeah.
I need some for my Duster. That's the only thing I don't have is front seats.
Well, 2 seats right here.
Whatever. I don't care as long as I can sit in it.
Body, but
As long as I can sit in it.
what I find odd about this pair of buckets, I think they're original to the car, but they also look an awful lot like a pair I sold at the swap meet about 10 years ago.
Wouldn't that be something?
10, maybe 15 years ago. That were just trashed. So I was like, well, I'll just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Sell them cheap. And these are equally trashed. And I remember I had duct tape across the headrest on it with the price on it.
Probably the same ones.
It could very well be that it came back to me.
Mind if we go look at the other ones?
Sure. You can look whatever you want, I don't care.
This is one of Chris's, one of his other race cars. What's this one got in it, Chris?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, I see the engine compartment's a little empty. You've had this one for a long time though.
I built this car in, I think I started on it in 07. Like 07, 08 I built it. It's a 74 Charger front stub, 66 Charger rear stub. Everything else is fabricated, except for the sheet metal.
This was Jason's old car.
This was Jason's old car.
That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot he had that one. Different Jason, by the way. Yeah, that was the brown one, I think. Wasn't it brown?
Yeah, this one hasn't been raced since, last time this was raced was 2019 at the Milwaukee Mile. I brought it home and I decided I was going to kind of move away from this one and go a different direction with things, and wasn't happy with the way that the touring series were going at the time. It's a quick change rear end.
Mm-hmm.
4-wheel disc brakes. I think they're all Willwood rotors and fancy calipers in the front and all sorts of goodies on it. Yep.
I got some more for you, by the way.
It did make it to Jay's car show twice, I believe.
Yep. Yep. There's the Charger that I almost had. This sat in my driveway for a while. 360 in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't see much in there. This one's got to get back on the road.
I bought this one on eBay in 2005. It was down by Chicago. The eBay listing was absolutely atrocious. And I thought I was spending like $950 on a parts car. And it got down there and it was actually a pretty nice car. Drove it on the trailer.
Yeah. These were Jason's too.
Yep, those are Jason's too. And they look terrible on his Roadrunner and they looked great on here.
Yep. As you seen in my other video, we do a lot of bartering and trading in between people here.
Not much to look at under there. It is a pretty strong run at 360 though.
Very cool. And we got... This was a 70... What did it start life as?
I think it's a 3.
73?
72 or 73.
There's a 340 in here, yeah?
No, that's a 360.
Is it a 360?
Yeah. 40 over, internally balanced. Got swirl port heads on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ran it at the Milwaukee Mile on Friday night with the Vintage Series.
Did you?
Yeah. I took a knife to a gunfight though. Some of those guys are running between 500 and 600 horsepower, and I'm probably around 3 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't change gears, so I was only turning at about 4,500 RPM.
Mm-hmm.
So between the fact that I wasn't turning any RPMs and it doesn't make nearly the horsepower they do, it wasn't going anywhere fast. But it was fun.
Well, yeah. And then he's doing neons too. What's up with this one?
This is one that I bought that had been raced for many years and was a little rough, so I completely stripped it down and rebuilt the whole chassis. And it will be probably the next one for my young driver to get into, because it's extremely solid.
Now, what class do you race these in?
This will be what they call an international at Jefferson.
That is one thing I never... There's so many different doggone classes of these things. Well, there isn't every racing, but...
Yeah. Well, there's 2 classes for the front wheel drives and basically 2 classes for a stock rear wheel drive.
Huh. And then...
Front wheel drive is stock and modified, where the rear wheel drive cars are more like modified and really, 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 really modified.
Mm-hmm. Well, I picked up the motor, picked up a trans. He ended up having a extra exhaust manifold, some extra heads. Got to tour a little bit of his stuff there. Hopefully we can get some more footage of his stuff in the future. But it was good to hear that the car wasn't as bad as he had originally intended. So he's gonna fix it and make a street car out of it. So that's good news. I always like hearing that an old Mopar is gonna be saved, get back on the road. So I'll show you the motor here shortly.
Well, all kids do, at least one time in their life.
Well, here's the 440. It's a 76 cast crank motor. That's fine for what I want to do. Looks to be pretty doggone clean, actually. It's been sitting indoors for quite some time, I guess, from what I was told. No, it turns over by hand, and but we'll see what we got. I'm hoping I could just get it, clean it up, maybe do a little bit of freshening up to it, and then get it back in the car, or get it in the car. And I'll go through the plans with that once, once I get this thing unloaded, get it on the stand. So ended up getting 727 mated to it. Need a torque converter, but cast or exhaust manifold and a set of heads. I think the heads are junk, but we'll see. Well, yeah, there she is. The plan for this is to go into a 71 Duster and see where it goes. Have a good one. Bye-bye.